That's all. All right, let's continue on here. Moving on to Stuttering John Melendez. Stuttering John was in the news today. He was in the New York Post.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's making the rounds. I don't know what happened.
Carl can suck John's dick. Shuli can suck John's dick. Anthony can suck John's dick. I can suck John's dick. John's in the New York Post. I don't see us in the New York Post.
No, not yet.
I don't see Carl, Fancy Pants Carl, with his big live Detroit show that he just did, sold out to the rafters. I don't see Carl in the New York Post. Do you?
Nope.
Fucking Stuttering John's in the New York Post, goddammit.
What happened?
He lost a lawsuit to Howard Stern.
Oh, so it's not any kind of promotional.
Poor fucking John, man. Even when he gets back in the news and he can be relevant again, it's for losing a lawsuit. And the lawsuit he tried to pull was, I don't know what lawyer is taking money from him, but he should be investigated for being a crook. Because John comes up with these harebrained schemes for lawsuits, and his lawyer pushes some of them through. Mm-hmm. Like, he wanted to sue SiriusXM for using his name and voice to promote Stern's shows, meaning they're playing old clips with John on them.
So something he already consented to previously?
Well, John, in his stupid, dumb fuck John Melendez mind, believes that because it's his voice, he's entitled to some of the Howard Stern royalties. He does not understand that the minute he spoke those words into that microphone, it became property of, at the time, CBS. Then it became property of Howard Stern. Then I believe Howard sold his catalog now to SiriusXM.
Yeah, if you were part of the thing at the time, it's that thing's thing now.
Yeah, John, if they're playing your podcast as part of their broadcast schedule and promoting it and not paying you, okay, maybe you have a case. I don't know why they'd want to do that unless they were planning to tank their own stock price. But if they're playing clips from you on the Stern Show, John, that's owned by the Stern Show and thus fair game for SiriusXM as they've either bought or leased Howard's catalog. So I don't know who his lawyer is that's entertaining these dipshit ideas that he has.
A friend.
But he's doing it, and he's taking John's money, and he is, the checks apparently are not bouncing.
Okay, so a friend. The only reason I could see somebody, in John's position to do such a thing is either you just hate Howard that much that you just kind of want to stick it to him, or you actually just need money, so you're grasping at straws.
I think he misses Howard. Look at me.
I
think he misses Howard. And I think it's an attempt at a money grab and to try and get his name back out there. To add insult to injury, I believe this ruling came down on John's birthday. So happy birthday to John. You lost your Howard Stern lawsuit with SiriusXM, and I guess it's still now he's not going to be able to do beer on an actual balcony. He'll have to stick to the green screen.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Union Jack says he owns his voice still. He owns his voice, but the recording of his voice from a microphone it does not belong to him anymore. Loaded Wrench says it's also on the anniversary of his mom's death. Ooh, boy, to quote the movie Basketball, it really does seem to be raining shit on John Melendez.
I can't imagine such a stupid thing, though. I guess we're obviously not something huge or anything, but what if I had a severe falling out with you in the show and I called you a year later because I heard that you were playing clips with me in it? There's nothing to stand on there.
If you leave, we're having an April clip barbecue. We're just going to be playing clip after clip and trashing the shit out of you. It's going to be so much fun.
Wow, it almost sounds like you're looking forward to it.
I mean, it's in the safe. I have it as
what the fuck?
I have it as an option, a nuclear option.
Why would you do that?
If I have to. I
never planned to fail.
I'm always prepared.
What is wrong with you?
I'm like Gustavo Fring.
I will also start preparing for your.
Are you going to build a wheelchair bomb?
I don't know yet.
God damn it. All right, so then Stuttering John. Let's see how Stuttering John spent his birthday, shall we?
Yeah.
Check in on old Johnny boy, see how he's doing. He apparently spent it with something called Tony Michaels, who I think is another podcast host, and Gabe Sanchez, who's some fucking guy. Again, John doesn't exactly get the biggest named guests in the world. I mean, look, I'm not sitting here and saying that we're getting A-list celebrities either, but at least we can carry a talk show. John has people on with them, and for the life of me, I have no idea why they're on with him.
This is the weirdest looking trio ever.
Yeah, the nerve of these, and this is coming from me, the nerve of these people to believe that they should be on camera. Again, coming from this guy.
He's upset about their hair.
So Stuttering John decided to spend his birthday shitting on Gavin McInnes and Anthony Cumia. And then somebody trolled John as Red Bar, pretending to give him money.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
here we
fun.
go. Now, Red Bar Radio, it's not Mike David.
No, of course
It's
not.
Red Bar X Scars Club X or whatever. But a guy named Red Bar Radio gave John a $2.79 super chat and said the following.
I love Red Bar Radio and fuck Anthony Cumia. He's a vile piece of shit.
Is that the guy that got he beat up his girlfriend or some shit?
Yeah, beat up his girlfriend.
Wow, that Tony Michaels is Mr. Radio voice, isn't he?
Totally.
Hey, isn't that guy that beat up his, I don't know, Mark Levine's kid, is it?
Look at that little chipmunk face.
Oh,
he
my.
sounds that way.
Isn't that the guy who beat up his girlfriend? You know exactly who the fuck he is. Don't be cute.
He's a biter.
Wait, what?
And underage girls. Oh, yeah. He was arrested for it.
Anthony and Opie, right? Or Opie?
Well, he was not. Whoa, John. For Mr. Lawsuit here, you're treading dangerous legal ground. Did he just say that Anthony
Yes.
got
Arrested.
arrested for being with underage girls?
That is what
Go
he
back.
just said.
Hold on. Let's shut up for a minute here.
Some shit?
Yeah, beat up his
Okay.
girlfriend.
Wait,
dated
what?
And underage girls. Oh, yeah. He was arrested for it.
Anthony.
John. That's like that Alex Jones shit. Like, you can't say that people were arrested for dating underage girls. I mean, that's got a paper trail.
Maybe he meant that he was arrested for beating up his girlfriend, but you need to enunciate that so you don't get any lines crossed.
And you know what John's really good at?
What's that?
Enunciating.
Yeah.
The guy
That's what I've heard.
the guy who only made a dime in this business because he had a speech impediment.
God, what a sick joke that was.
And Opie, right? Or Opie and Anthony, whatever the fuck.
yeah,
it is.
This Tony Michaels guy, I've never seen him before. I've never heard him before, but this guy's about the biggest phony fake radio motherfucker I've ever heard in my life. And I can spot these guys from a mile away. He's doing all these hack tricks where he's like, Anthony, isn't that guy? And then goes on to quote exactly what he did as if he didn't know. And then he goes, wasn't he part of Anthony and Opie or Opie and Anthony? Or you know exactly what the fucking show is, Dingleberry. I don't care if you dislike those guys. That's totally fine. But don't be a disingenuous douche about it because you're not being cool like you think you are. You're just coming off like a douche.
Anything to egg John into talking more, though.
Oh, sure. At least John can get a little good rant in here.
Anthony.
Why no but that's where he's
He's got
known.
the pop
Ew.
face, that really bad skin.
Wait, he beat up his girlfriend?
He bit her hand and he was.
There's a
arrested
fucking
for
video of it.
What the
strangulation.
fuck?
There's a fucking video of it, I think.
Yeah.
I see this guy with his I think.
He
You
is-
know chapter and verse. You've probably sucked on Anthony's dick online so much you can quote his entire career. But he's got to be, I think. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, but then when he plays the dumb guy, it totally opens the door for John to fill in everything.
I mean, Anthony Cumia, that's, what is he? He's from Long Island or something, just shot in the dark. What was he, like a tin knocker or something? I don't know what he was, but wasn't he a tin knocker? And then on that some radio station, might have been like a WBAB or something. He made like a song about O.J. Simpson, like maybe it was called Gonna Electric Shock O.J. or something. And then they started doing a show together or something called like Anthony Anthony, something like that. Oh, this guy's a fucking puke. I don't know if any of you like Tony Michaels, but this is going up as a clip, and I hope I get some information on this guy where people are like, hey, feel free to unload on this piece of shit. Nobody likes him. Because I've never heard of him, and he's done like 4 hack tricks that I fucking despise.
I would guess nobody's heard of him.
A hat trick of hack tricks, if I may.
Ugh.
Well, there's a whole video.
Oh, yeah, he's a
Jesus
racist
Christ.
piece of shit, too. I mean,
Boy, this guy really doesn't know anything about Anthony.
But
does he?
anyway,
He's
back
about
to
to
the-
say, I think he says the
There's
N-word.
so
I'm
many-
just saying, I don't know. I mean, I watch videos of him call people the N-word and everything else. So
Yeah,
I
this-
assume
You've seen videos of him calling people the N-word, really? I mean, I don't know anything about the guy, but like,
I've seen all the videos.
I've watched all the videos that you got to search N-word for, and I got to like, YouTube is not suggesting to you a video of Anthony Cumia or anyone else for that matter calling somebody the N-word.
It's never came up. On
You
my phone.
have to search for that. This Tony Michaels, no offense, Mr. Michaels, I don't know you. Tony Michaels, isn't that guy with that really wispy gay hairdo? I don't know. I'm not sure. Tony Michaels, isn't that fucking guy who tries to grow a beard but can't? Is that? I don't know. I can't remember. All I know is he's overweight and he's really hacky. I'm not sure.
And then what's Gabe's role over here? Just the total aloof guy that doesn't say anything?
Gun to my head, I would say twink, but I'm not sure.
Look at this still shot of John here.
Oh my God, John is an animal.
This year.
He's
one
so
he has
excited.
Gavin McGinnis on his show. He really likes Gavin McGinnis.
No.
If anyone,
Wow, you really don't know anything about Anthony, do you? I don't know. He's got Gavin on his show all the time. His social security number is 345.
It really did start with, who's this guy? Didn't he do a
Wow.
show once?
He doesn't know anything about Anthony except everything about Anthony.
What a hack.
Guys, if you're watching this video, I'm putting this one up tonight. If you guys are watching this video right now and you know nothing about our show, please become a fan, hit subscribe, all that stuff. But get me information on this Tony Michaels, on where I can see clips of him, where I can find him. I need to watch this guy because I love these dishonest, disingenuous, like non-revealing hacks are the most fun to watch.
I know.
anyone doesn't know who
Gavin
Gavin McGinnis is, he's the guy that stuck a dildo in his ass to prove that he wasn't gay because
Yeah.
he called this group the Proud Boys. He's the founder of the Proud Boys.
This guy could write a biography on all these people, and he pretends to
He's
not know
got
who
one.
they are.
He knows. He's got one posted somewhere.
You know what's annoying me most about this Tony Michaels? He's taking away from my shitting on John time.
I know. Now it's shit on Tony time.
John's not the biggest piece of shit in this single clip.
No.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
No, seriously, he live streamed himself with a
To prove he wasn't gay. We played it on the show, or
He-
at least a
that-
part of it, without
What
it
show?
being
How does
too
that-
revealing.
How does that prove that you're not gay?
I don't know. I mean, Gavin McGinnis is not a smart person. He's a dumb fuck. I mean,
Yeah.
he's friends with Anthony Cumia. That
God, this guy oh my God, this guy
I
doesn't know
hate him.
anything.
He's the worst.
He would-
I don't know anything, but let me go on about how much I know about nothing.
Tony Michaels would be the worst guy to like commit crimes with, because like if he gets picked up, he's like, "What do you mean? I don't even know the guy. We don't run bank jobs together every Tuesday where I drive the getaway car, which is a 1999 Chevy Impala, so as to avoid suspicion."
Might as well wink after everything.
Oh my God, Tony Michaels is a dipshit.
tells you anything.
Yeah, I know.
But Gavin McGinnis is a dumb fuck.
Anthony dropped out of freaking high school.
Hey, I dropped that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
John, Anthony dropped out of high school. You live in an apartment that is 60% occupied by Marshall amps.
You can't even have beer on an actual balcony.
You have no balcony to have a beer on during beer on the balcony. Anthony Cumia, for all his shortcomings, is still worth anywhere from $5 to $10 million.
And still doing a pretty decent show.
And still doing a show to people who pay money to listen to it.
No, I'm just kidding. I dropped out of college. No, I did. I dropped out of college twice. There's nothing wrong with being a dropout, John. It just depends.
Where is this voice coming from?
I don't know. Did you hear that though? There's nothing wrong.
with being a dropout, John. And these two do a fucking show?
I don't know. This guy is like a non-factor. He's like an NPC over there.
Guys, overtime, we're checking on these two. Write down Tony Michaels, Gabe Sanchez. I gotta know what show these two fucks do.
Got it.
Watch it be really good.
They don't talk anything like this.
I know, watch them just do a show, and it's like just being around John and being in his vicinity make you shittier.
Or they just did that on purpose because it's him.
I just love the hack tricks he does where he goes, "Oh, I don't know. Does he do?" And then quotes his entire career chapter and verse.
I know. I got him.
I know, but he
You know
claims-
how many drugs you did and
claims to
you
be so
continue to do,
smart.
I guess. Huh?
He claims to be so smart, you know.
Oh.
I don't think Anthony claims to be smart.
I've never heard it.
Yeah. I don't think Anthony claims to be smart. I think John might just be a little ass hurt here that he's been getting his shit pushed in on Compound Media for the last month or so.
I think Anthony just kind of makes some observations
Yeah.
with his Budweiser.
Well, I mean, I claim to be smart too, but that's just because I'm
So does
giving you
Lauren
more-
Boebert. It just
Because
took
I'm
her a
beautiful.
few times to get the GED right, or at least pay someone to.
Right.
Thank you.
Oh, and then somebody gave John $20. Oh, geez, color me jealous. Oh boy. I hope that's an ironic donation. I really do.
I think they have to be. That's not a good show.
Let's go to the chat here before we wrap up our John coverage for the night. They're saying, who are these podcasts? Did an episode on what's his name, Tony Michaels?
Okay, well, we're about to look into this.
Oh, okay. Informal Warfare says he's really big timing Anthony Cumia. Oh yeah, big time. To be fair, bites his girlfriend, says the N-word, sticks dildos up their ass to prove they aren't gay. He could be talking about me, and he's confused. That's from Shane F.
That could be a lot of people.
Turtle says he had a shitty fast food vlog where he loses his mind over chicken nuggets. Definition of hack.
We have to watch that.
I hope we hit the goal tonight so I can watch this guy.
Chicken nuggets.
I really do. 195, by the way, away tonight. Turtle's standalone cake horn says, John, you had a man dressed like a cockroach to mock your shithole apartment. Ooh.
It's not good.
Sent a link to WATP shitting on this guy. Oh, did you send it to where? Let me know where you sent it. I'll go take a look. Billy the Kid says, Anthony is rich. Who cares when he left school? People who waste years in college for nothing are the ones who should be laughed at.
Valdrain's telling me that Gabe was the diversity hire. That's funny. It would explain some things.
Pro Wrestling Fiend says there's 2 or 3 episodes about him on Who Are These Podcasts. He took his vlogs down after they ragged on him. Oh, no. Tell me it bothers you without telling me it bothers you. Oh, good. We can take a look at that guy.